Blase bling, blase bloom, bloom, bloom. What's good, son Doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. I hope everything is official tissue. Everything is going according to the plan. Obtaining, maintaining, eliminating beautiful garbage. Yo, I always do my crazy intros on my Blase Bling station. I hope you're working on your plan. Your plan is working accordingly. Today's a great, you know what I mean? This is for the reactions. This is for the shorts. This is for us to chill out and have yourselves a good time. I'm going to rock with some shorts real fast. Check this shit out. Yesterday, I made 3 videos, right? The first video I did was for all my shorts. I did a 40-minute video watching shorts. It was a banger. Check this shit out. Like, all joking aside, I got to check right now before. Yeah, the mic. The mic wasn't on, bro. My mic was off. How about the second video I did? The magnifier blew everything up so damn big, I didn't even notice it. The mic work and then the magnifier. And then the third video I did, you ready for this shit? I'm over here talking blase blinging like this on the third video. Camera disconnected itself. Mic was off, the magnifier with the computer, and my camera disconnected itself, bro. So there was 3 hours right down the drain thinking that I'm doing some shit, yo. So hopefully we get at least 2 videos out. I did 3 yesterday. I'm going to do 2 right now, but, you know, I'm going to do my shorts and then this crazy video that happened a couple days ago in front of my house. I got to do it over again because it messed up yesterday, but that's what we're getting into. Right now, we're going to get into these shorts and shit. So let's rock the hell out.
Business from...
Wait, see, again, see? The headset is not even connected. You see what I mean? Headset, there we go.
0 to 10 million. You essentially have to be very, very dictatorial. You tell people what you want. People will tell you this isn't going to work. You ignore comments, you ignore feedback, and you do what the hell you want, and you force your business into success. This is my experience, right? I'm sure there are other people that have had different experiences, but that was my personal experience.
Why? Why do you need to be dictatorial?
You have no time. You take a high level of risk. There's no time for discussion. Generally, what you're trying to do hasn't been done before. There's no data to back up what you're thinking. You need to grow quick.
I'm on that right now with my 40 Fly Fitness. I got a fitness, little fitness company that I started last month, 40 Fly Fitness. For people over 35, for people over 40. From 35 to 40, I'll mess with you, but it's for everybody over 40 because testosterone-based, it's a TRT-based program. You're going to take testosterone because a lot of people over 40 are already missing testosterone. So my company is going to deal with getting your testosterone right. You take your testosterone. And I'm also going to be dealing with a bunch of other shit. Like with my company, I deal with microdoses. So if you wanted a microdose to get your head straight, yo, we got that. You know what I mean? So for the mentality, we have the microdosing. Bro, my energy pills is 1 step underneath Adderalls, bro. My energy pills is next level insanity, bro. 40 Fly Fitness, bro. It's where it's at. I'm trying to grow like Gymshark. Let's see if we can grow like Gymshark. You know what I mean? 40 Fly Fitness, where you take testosterone and mushrooms. Energy pills is like Adderalls. You know what I mean?
He's in love with this woman. He's just been saying that he's coming home now, and she says there's somebody new. Don't bother coming home. His line is, well, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss, but it's okay, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. You know, when he walks away, it seems he doesn't care. And he's like, no, he cares. He cares. He loves this woman. But when you know it's time to say goodbye, and you know you have to walk away, you walk away like a man.
You remember that. You remember that if you're a man, and you know right now it's time to just, you know, officially be done. Hey, yo, put your head up high. Put your shoulders back. Put your head high when your shoulders back. And you handle that shit like a man, bro. Don't be a pussy. I'm being 100 with this. Like my next door neighbor, pussy with his shit. Straight pussy. He done broke up with his girl 7 times. 3 in the past week alone, they broke up 7 times. And I need her. I had to puto bitch. Don't be a puto bitch, bro. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody but your mother. You don't need nobody but your family. That's it. And even then, sometimes that's some detrimental shit. But with me, I love my moms. My mom Dukes is official tissue, and I need her. I need my brothers. That's who I need. Other than that, that's what I need, bro. Woo! Look at my guy. Whoa! Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa! Fall back, fall back! Oh! Oh! Family. Look at my man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Right here. That. I thought he was gonna hit the. Ooh!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that was official. You get, that was official tissue, homeboy. That's official, man. I'm glad you stopped there. Didn't go over that cliff.
Why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
The person
is smart. People are
dumb,
stupid.
panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Imagine what you'll know tomorrow. Real talk. Don't give up. Just, we'll see.
Disgust is a negative emotion, but it can have a...
Bro, this is my guy, Jim Rowe. This is my guy, Jim Rowe. Bro, I told you in the other video, I went a full year, 1 full year after I broke up with my ex in 2018. We were together 8 years. When I broke up with her in 2018, I went 1 full year, bro, listening to him, Earl Nightingale, Sadhguru, Don DePandi, and Gwar Gopal. But Jim Rowe...
very positive, powerful effect. Disgust says, I've had it. What an important day that could be. I've had it. It's called a life-changing day. The day you say, enough is enough. Now, if you can add an act to your disgust, it helps. A man takes a shotgun to his car, blows out every window, destroys every tire, puts 100 rounds in it, and says, I've driven this embarrassing thing for the last time. And then he saves it. He saves it. And later when somebody says, how did you become rich and powerful? He says, let me show you this car. One day I'd had it up to here, I blew it to smithereens.
Bro, what he's talking about, Jim Rowe, every man, listen to what I'm saying. I don't give a shit what you're going through in your life. Any situation. You listen to Jim Rowe. You listen to Earl Nightingale. You don't got to do Tony Robbins and all them motherfuckers. But Jim Rowe and Earl Nightingale, Gwar Gopal and Don DePandi, Sadhguru. Bro, Jim Rowe and Earl Nightingale for like 3 and 4 months got me through everything that I need. Bro, you don't understand. I went through a situation where I was fucked. And they, bro.
Disgust is a negative emotion, but it can have a very positive, powerful effect.
What he says here is what happened to me.
Disgust says, I've had it.
I've had it. I fucking had it. It's been 8 years, bro, since I've been going to the gym every day because I've had it from being a fat fuck. I've had it, bro. I was tired, man. Tired.
If you sit with your anger long enough, it will tell you that its real name is grief.
Grief.
Just like the moon, we must go through the phases of emptiness to feel full again. It's better to admit you walked through the wrong door than spending your life in the wrong room.
In the wrong room, bro. It's better to admit you went through the wrong door than spending your life in the wrong room, bro. The wrong room could be a person. The wrong room could be a job. The wrong room could be a lifestyle. The wrong room could be so many things. Bro, don't spend your life in the wrong room, please.
Oh no, you have to hit rock bottom. That's the way up. Yeah, rock bottom is beautiful. The struggle of coming back is beautiful. That struggle, it's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but it's just being tested. And without a test, there's no testimony.
There are some things that Mike Tyson says, bro, and that shit will touch you in your heart. As a man, hitting rock bottom, there's nowhere besides death. Jail ain't even an option. When you're at such a bottom, in such a low place, the only way is to go up. Is a very, very, very beautiful journey if you do it correctly. I've been broke and I've had money, and I've always told people I find it really interesting and insane on how when I was broke I had more fun than when I had money. Having money solves problems. Having money buys you out of problems, like just problems. But when you're broke, there's just something beautiful about being in your early 20s and broke, and you still got your people around you, and it's a certain vibe. There was a saying that was once said in the office, and it has stuck with me, and I've stolen it, and I still use it to this day. And the saying goes, it's not a saying, but it was something that was said during The Office, at the end of the series, The Office. And it was the Nard dog. Nard, what the fuck was his name? Nard dog, you know who it was. I wish somebody told us we were in the good old days while we were in the good old days before we were out of the good old days. I wish somebody would have told me I'm in the middle of the good old days before they ended. I really wish that. I've had a few in my life. The good old days, baby. The good old days. And I ain't know it was the good old days until it was gone. I'm going through it right now. I'm 48. I go to the gym every day. I got my businesses pumping. My whole goal is to have this I'm trying to stack up 10 mil to chill is what I've been saying all year. 10 mil to chill, 10 mil to chill. We got to do 10 million in the next couple. I know I'm going to look back and be like, those were the good old days, baby. Those were the good old days.
Listen, this is what I learned. Everybody that you fight is not your enemy.
And everybody that you is not your friend. You remember that, yo. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that rocks with you is not your friend. Fam, I'm going through that.
Listen, this is what I learned.
I'll say it again.
Everybody that you fight is not your enemy.
Not your enemy.
And everybody that helps you is not your friend.
Not your friend. I recently, and you know who you are, I recently had a friend that I considered my best friend, one of my best friends. And he recently robbed me on some punk-ass bullshit, on some fake money bullshit, on some fucking old-school $1 bills from the fucking 18 and 1900s. He thought he was robbing me, and I gave him the money he wanted, that he needed. Yo, these are worth $500 each. No, they're not, bro. And I let him get it off, but I haven't fucked with him since, but I let him get that shit off. You know what I mean? He had this old money from the 1800s telling me they fucking worth thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I gave him a couple dollars for it, knowing goddamn well it wasn't worth shit. He knows that. But that was the reason I don't fuck with you no more. Is that right there, that fake money shit. You needed them $200 that bad, bro, for them 6 $18.99 $1 bills. You gave me 6, I gave you 2. And when we checked it out, them shits ain't even worth fucking caca. It's all good. I don't give a shit. You needed that money more than me.
Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you treat people, man. See, it's certain people that God don't play about. Be careful how you treat people, man. There's a scripture in the Bible that say, touch not my anointing and do my prophets
no harm,
man.
Damn,
you don't know
real.
who God got on the side. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you treat people, man. See, it's certain people.
I use Law 19, yo. Be careful who you offend, bro. You don't know what the fuck somebody's going through, and you don't know who you're offending, but this dude is the same shit. Be careful how you treat people. You don't know who God has anointed as his servant. You don't know, man. I love it. I love it. I've only looked at this 2 seconds, and I love it. I love it already. I love this. I love this. Love this. I love this.
The real societal shame is not the Kardashians and not that people spend too much time on their phone. The real crying shame is you and I went through 18 years or 12 years or however long you went to school, whether it be public, private, college, paid, free, charter, homeschool, and nobody ever sat us down for serious hours of our life and said, study the most genius person possibly of our time. I've read a lot of the classics. I've read most of them. I've read the smartest thinkers. And Will Durant and his wife, Ariel Durant, they wrote a series of books that's very small, 4 million words and about 10,000 pages, and it's insanely intelligent. The real society.
You got to be a bunch of retards to mess with the Kardashians. They, to me, just to me, this is me, and maybe I'm wrong, or maybe like I think they ugly as fucking sin. Every single one of them. This bitch is busted. This bitch is busted. And Kim has always been an ugly one to me, bro. I've always thought Kim is just, bro, there's nothing. They got Chaldean girls out here in San Diego that smash her, bro. Like fucking shit all over her. I think Abigail Ratchford is fucking more banging than all of these bitches, bro. I think Abigail Ratchford is way finer than all these bitches.
This is everything that happened on the
Talk
news
to
today,
me.
but it's going to be simplified in
60 seconds.
China has now officially confirmed their plans to be building a nuclear plant on the moon as a retired Air Force general issues a terrifying warning. Whoa. Hello, everybody. Can we please leave the moon alone? Thank you. People are only just now discovering what the rain percentage really means on the iPhone weather app. They're saying that if the forecaster was 80% certain that rain would develop, but only expected to cover 50% of the forecast area, then the forecast would read a 40% chance of rain. We will just leave it at maybe it will rain, maybe it won't, because that makes no sense. Scientists have now brought back a 40,000-year-old frozen worm back to life.
They don't need to be doing stupid shit like that. Leave that goddamn 40,000-year-old worm where it's at sleeping. We don't need to fuck with that.
They're saying that these worms were actually found inside of a permafrost from Siberia. And after they thawed them out, they actually started wiggling around and moving and actually consuming bacteria and reproducing. So maybe we should refreeze those. Thank you. Japan has now created a lab-grown blood that works for anybody and lasts for years. This is actually good news if it works, because it doesn't matter what blood type you are, and they can use this blood for emergency care. The CEO of this new toy that's going viral all over social media has now earned $1.6 billion. And can I please not be the only one that doesn't get this? And why are they scary? I give you these news roundups every single day.
Hey, yo, they did one of these this toy bullshit. This one of these stupid toy bullshit pop-up stores in Mission Valley. Bro, there was a 6-hour line, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is with these stupid-ass new dolls, bro. They did a pop-up store just for, like, the weekend. It opened on a Friday morning, opened Saturday, closed that shit Sunday, bro. It was a pop-up weekend store. And they had a 6-hour line every day. Friday, Saturday, and by, Sunday they closed at, like, 3, 4 o'clock because they were sold the fuck out.
My first gym was underneath of a parking garage. And so there's these metal dividers in the ceiling. And so cars would drive over, and it's a concrete box. And so it sounded like a gunshot, like, and it would happen at all hours of the night. And probably the most painful from an emotional perspective experience that I would have on a regular basis was that.
Hey, yo, whoever made this video, you need to make the background music louder, bro. You know what I mean? You have it way too low. Like, I can actually hear the guy talking.
That it was also abandoned enough parking lot that college kids my age, would go up and party on the roof. And so, like, while they were partying, I would be down below in a dark warehouse in a city that I knew no one, and no one knew me. And so I'm sleeping there, and then I realized that I can't really sleep at night. And so I'm living on naps.
I can't do it, bro. You fucked this video up.
You know what the worst thing to do is?
What?
Realize you grew old with the wrong woman because she was a pretty face. There's 2 mating strategies.
Yo, he's right about that, bro. He's 100% right about that, bro. Personality or fucking looks. That's what you're going to want to go for. Either you want the pretty face or you want the great personality. I'm 48. Through my 20s and 30s, I wanted the beautiful looks. Fuck looks right now. I give a shit about a beautiful face. All I care about is a caring golden heart. That's all I care about. I care about somebody who has a beautiful heart. Dead ass.
Dr. Buss teaches. Long-term, short-term.
Yep.
From the day you're born as a man, always optimize for long-term.
Long-term.
Because when you optimize for long-term, you'll still get the fun short-term. But you might accidentally get a girl pregnant, and pregnant's forever. And I want to repel the women who are fucked up. Because that beautiful face, that's crazy. I've seen it almost take down every top man. Is not only fucked up, but deadly.
Bro, let me break this down to you, bro. The devil always disguises himself as a beautiful female. You remember that. I was taught that as a young person. The devil will always describe himself, will hide itself. The devil will hide himself in something that you cherish. The devil will hide himself in something you want. The devil will tempt you with stuff that you want. And the devil will basically be a chameleon with everything you want. Don't trust a beautiful face, bro. What did my man from fucking Belle Biv DeVoe, BBD, this is before y'all time, Belle Biv DeVoe, You know what they used to say? Don't trust a big butt and a pretty smile. That girl is poison. But the main thing was don't trust a big butt and a smile. Don't trust the big butt and a smile. Good looks, Belle Biv DeVoe. I still rock with y'all still to this day. I still rock with Boys to Men. Yo, I still love you motherfuckers, man. Still rocking, bro. You know what I mean? The East Coast family. Boys to Men. What was that? Boys to Men. ABC, BBD. The East Coast family.
No, it doesn't, because American farm income is going to go up. It's going to be a great thing for
They
the
might sell.
economy.
They might use it as an entry to exporting chicken to us, which would be, you know.
No, we will be exporting chicken to the Chinese.
Can we buy a Chinese firm?
No, not right now.
Then why should they buy one of ours?
Why not?
Because we can't buy one of theirs. Open up the market.
Very,
Quid
very
pro
well.
quo,
Yes,
Clarice.
we have capitalism and we embrace it.
And they don't,
yes,
Clarice. Clarice.
We have.
You see, check this out. When people do this dumb shit and they're like, oh, this guy's a reptilian and all this, it's just too coincidental. What grown-ass man that you know that's beefing with somebody goes to them like that? It's fucking weird, man. But it's coincidental.
Probably the most important single piece of advice I got, which is probably advice that is probably the most important advice I can give you, or one of the most important advice, is he basically drew out this chart and he basically said, it's better to have 100 people that love you, 100 customers that love you, than 1 million customers that just sort of like you. In other words, if you have 100 people that absolutely love your product, they'll tell 100 people, and then they'll tell 100 people, or even 10 people, and this thing will grow. We call it growing virally. In fact, almost all movements in history have grown this way as well. There's like deeply passionate followers, and they grow it, and they're customer advocates.
That's one of the main reasons why I started a pharmaceutical company to do the generic Adderall. So that's energy pills, bro. Straight up and down, bro. Everybody loves Adderalls. I don't give a shit who you are. If you haven't done it, then, bro, I don't know what to say. But that's the main reason why my pharmaceutical company is doing that. People love it.
I have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 60-something photographs of things on Mars that are clearly alien.
Is it possible that there was a civilization on Mars thousands of years ago?
When did you start to believe there was life on Mars?
Well, you saw the square.
Yeah.
That square on Mars.
Is that real?
Yes, that's real.
Is that real?
That's real. That's 3 feet long and that big around.
That was taken on Mars.
That's laying on Mars. These pyramidal places are like hibernation chambers. They're trying to survive until somebody comes to save them.
Wow, that's
But
amazing.
That's not the coolest thing.
That's so cool, though.
They're not going to let people know that shit, but I got my own beliefs. I don't believe Mars is in space. I believe Mars is in the outer walls. I believe this is all just one thing. You know what I mean? Infinite land. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? People could believe what they want. Everybody has their own beliefs. But space, I don't believe space exists. I believe all this shit is, the land is infinite. Like, this shit goes on forever. Like, land, I believe, everybody has their own beliefs. Let me believe what I want to believe and let me do my own stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Well, one of the hardest things I had to learn was that once God decides that there's somebody that's no longer good for you, it doesn't matter how bad you want it to work.
It won't.
He won't let you be at peace with that person no more. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into it. Doesn't how much care you put into it. Don't matter how much love you put into it. You will no longer be.
I believe all that shit, and I'm muting it because these idiots nowadays love to just do this in their videos, man. Bro, when God doesn't want nobody in your life, he's going to give you every excuse to get rid of them, and you're going to see it.
Isn't how it happened.
No.
But wait, this isn't how it happened.
No. We made our choices. We could have made better ones, but I don't have any regrets. You were a wonderful experience.
You were
You heard what she just said? Did you hear what she just said? It's very detrimental that you understand what she just said. When you're with somebody, it's an experience. This life that me and you are living is an experience. That's all it is. We're experiencing the experience. When you get on a ride at Six Flags, when you get on a ride at Universal Studios, when you get on a ride at your local carnival, it's an experience. When you get on it, you have your excitement, and you get off of it. That's life. What she has said, I have said this to other girls before. You are an awesome experience, baby. Like, I love, I'm gonna miss this.
Everything. But wait, this isn't how it happened.
No, we made our choices. We could have made better ones, but I don't have any regrets. You were a wonderful experience.
You were everything. But wait.
And on that note, I'm going to leave it right there because to me, that was absolutely beautiful. And I want to leave it on a beautiful note for everybody beautiful out there having beautiful days. Remember, you are a wonderful person living a wonderful life, experiencing wonderful things because of who you are. And you are wonderful. And I'm leaving it over here because right now, I greatly appreciate the experience that me and you just had together. You choosing me to watch my shorts with me just for a little while means the world. And I want to thank you. Just remember, today's a great day for a great day, and we always having great days, baby. I'll see you soon, and you know how I get down. I'll catch you on the flip, dip, dippity-doo-dip, and until my next one. I got another one coming up because some crazy shit happened in front of my house, and I got to show y'all. Until the next time, baby, enjoy your experience. Tusitos. Boop, boop, boop.